Hello everyone, and welcome to Ultimania Phase 2! Sorry I am late. Had to deal with some emergency situations, like whether or not I'll have transportation to work the next day. So let us begin the shuffle to see who will be our first contestants on in this section of Ultimania. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So it looks like it's gonna be Izuar versus Shinu Inu. Let's
begin. Round 1.
It looks like the battle is going to take place
3, 2,
in Pokemon Stadium. If you excuse me, I need to make myself something for lunch real quick. I'll be right back while this goes on.
Five, four, three, two, one, time! Pikachu wins!
Stormiora versus Adrian's Beans. Sorry that I've not been in the talking type situation. I've just been busy with a lot of stuff. Be right back. me go ahead and state this for the record. I love Castlevania's music. Most of Castlevania's music is really, really good. Again, sorry that I haven't been talking very much. I've just been really busy with stuff. And with that, Stormy Aura advances to the next round. Congratulations, you beat the beans. Right now, it's Ren versus Voli. 3,
2, 1, go!
Sorry for being quiet. I've been trying to do the usual spreading of the news. It's just that, again, I didn't get home until about 2 minutes after 2.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, game! King TDD wins!
Congratulations, Vully. You've made it to round 2. Oh, look, you're facing off against me. Oh, in case anyone's wondering. Yeah, now it's MK versus Deviant's Curse. But I did, in fact, change my character to one of the characters I actually played as a while back. It's I'm going to be playing as Golden Roy. Because Roy's a good boy. Because I specifically remember in the background, Roy's our boy! Roy's our boy! Roy's our boy! And in the context of the furry community, that means an entirely different thing. Sadly, Lucina got caught in the... Like, completely forgetting how the stage works. Oh, they're not going well for Deviant's Curse. Oh, looks like this might be a sweep. And now, finally, I've did all the advertisements. I can finally have my lunch. This is just a big old thing of noodles. Because I literally didn't have time to make anything else. I'm gonna mute myself now so you don't hear me slurping. Unless you're into that kind of thing. But still say no.
help but feel sorry for you.
Congratulations, MK. You've made it to the next round. Sorry, Deviant's Curse. Good luck on taking the exams, though. Right now, we have Viatorius versus Game Cobra. Let's begin the battle.
Three, two, one, go!
Ah, the Wonder Boy. And Doggo. Oh, that was very close to a GC Omni Slursh. But then unfortunately that happens where Incineroar kind of has a tendency to just dive into the pit. Down to 30 seconds. That's it. Congratulations, GC. You've advanced to the next round. That's a former champion for you. Hello there, Tico. Your match hasn't come in yet, but it's nice to see you're here. Not skip this. It's Revy versus Scott the Odd. Ah, Luna. Hi there, Lunatone. No, that's Cresselia. That's it, Cresselia. That's their name, not Lunatone. Lunatone is the rock shaped like a crescent moon. Yeah, the problem with Kazuya is that Kazuya has a massive attack output, massive damage output, so. Kazuya being a two-time Ultimania champion is a tough fight. Ah, that's a whiff. Sorry, Rivy. Hi there, Diaga. Where was finally able to take down a stock. Ah, Cresselia makes another appearance. And now it's doing throwing blows. Ah, finally made contact. So this is definitely going to take down a stock. Hey, Dan.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
Going okay. Right now it's 3-3. Right now it's even, but Falco has damage right now. Let me go ahead and set it up for you.
You don't have to. I mean, I can watch over Twitch.
Very well.
Saves you some computer power.
Still 3-3 with a minute left to go. There's Palkia. And there's Starfy. Kazuya didn't have a chance to activate his smash. Sorry, I didn't have a chance to pause the microphone in time.
Doing okay there?
I'm doing okay, yeah. It's just that I was late getting here.
Time for a little payback.
I had to go and get my bike repaired, and then I also had to go and buy new pants for work. Ah, look, it's
Found some good
NME.
pants, though.
3, 2, 1, time.
Going to sudden death.
Sudden death, go.
And that's it.
Those results.
Kazuya Mishima wins.
Got the odd advances to the next round.
Oh, of course he plays Kazuma. Betrayer.
Right now it's Dracar versus Brave. Oh boy, that's a match.
3, 2, 1, go.
Why does this always happen that Mewtwo always seems to end up in the scrolling stages?
Yeah, it doesn't seem very fair.
Yep, we have Brave versus Dracar. Oh, but there wasn't enough damage to give Mewtwo Bottle Smash, and that didn't last very long. Oh, oh, I think that was, yeah, it'll take a while for Genesect to come back. I still remember the Pokemon manga where you had Pokemon Black and White 2, where you had Colress versus, ouch, Colress versus, Black versus Black, the main character of Black 2, who they were both riding on top of Genesects, battling each other, shooting lasers and stuff.
Gen 6.
Hey, hello.
Hello. It's Aiden! Aiden!
Hey Dan, how are you?
Aiden, I haven't heard your sweet voice in so long.
It's not sweet, but thank you.
Sorry, Brave. The person who's advancing is Dracar.
Yeah. So how are y'all doing?
Doing okay, thank you.
Doing okay. I was just a little bit late to set up the stream because I had to go and get my bike fixed. Had to go and buy new pants for work.
It's inexcusable. How dare you be late for Ultramania? You
How
must
dare
go
you
to the
have to wear
punish.
pants?
Yeah, you must go into the punishment corner.
Oh, Dracar says, "Oh, now that I'm fighting someone I don't want to destroy, now Mewtwo can fight." Yeah. Right now it's Gabe versus Cam.
I can't
Let's begin.
scroll. I can fight.
I can see. I can fight.
Fight.
Back when Fairly Odd Parents was good.
Yeah.
Well, that's back when cartoons in general were good.
Yeah. Those sweet halcyon days.
House.
Where
Oh, I haven't heard a word like that in a while. It's a Harvard word.
I went to school and I went to college, so I have to use the big college words so my parents don't feel like they wasted their money.
Well, I don't think they did.
I don't think they did either. It's just sometimes. Sometimes.
Oh, there's Kitty. They do Nintendo cats.
He said the funny word.
He said doo doo.
He said the funny word.
Mine. Yeah, Cam, why'd you do that? That was a good combo attack with Blue Shell. Since Aiden's here, I decided to set up the stream on Twitch.
Oh, cool.
I'm sorry, Dan, but you're not special enough to set up Twitch for. It's only me.
Well,
No, I requested. I specifically said you don't have to do it for me. That's the thing. I specifically said he doesn't have to while I'm here.
It's time for the Master Ball. I don't know what that technique is actually called. It just sounds like he yells, "Master Balls!"
Master Ball kicker. Was he Master Ball Vader? Dana, stop.
Yeah. Oh, Cam got the laser cannon. That's gonna do it. Congratulations, Cam. You advanced to the next round. Sorry, Gabe. You've been banished to the Shadow Realm.
Mr. Electric, banish him to the... Take this man to the bending room and have him expelled.
Mr. Electric, take him to the penis explosion chamber and have his penis exploded immediately.
I was avoiding that.
Why, Aiden?
Because I'm very tired.
Right now, it's Shinu Inu versus Haggis.
3, 2, 1, go!
Playing in Wii Fit. Yeah, watch out. Yeah, there's no way to dispose of that fairy in, to get rid of that fairy in this particular level, so. By the way, Haggis, nice.
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 Oh, I see how it is. I'm not allowed
If
to
it's
make a
vague,
meme, but
then
we're
it-
allowed to laugh
If
at
it's
the funny
vague,
sex
yes.
number.
If it's vague, yes. Not blatant.
The funny number is vague enough?
Vague enough, yes.
Wow.
Because if boomers aren't aware of what the number means, then it's fine.
I
What do you
absolutely
mean, the
assure you,
boomers?
boomers are aware of what 69 is.
Bubba.
Who is? Oh, hey, Voli.
Ivoli.
Hey,
What's
Vuli. Hello, Vuli.
Voli, if you have your mic on, we can't hear you.
Oh, that's really unfortunate.
Oh, now we can. You sound like you're dying, man. You good?
Not dead yet, so I guess not that good.
What's up, man?
I decided to watch some Ultimania with my friends.
He decided
Oh, yeah?
to
Who's
leave
that?
the sleeping world to join the mortal coil once again.
Return to your original position.
Yeah, Pikachu seeing Haggis trying to get an extra life. Pikachu's like, nope.
I'm sorry, but I'll need you to stop doing that.
Can't let you do that, Star Haggis.
Fox is not playing well today.
When is he ever?
Well, as long as it's Haggis, it's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
We
a
don't root
bias.
for him unless he's mortgage lifter.
By the way, I'm sorry. By the way, I'm sorry that the situation where you were both put in, where Dan was the one that had to defeat Mortgage Lifter this time.
Dan
Well,
is the
you
only
know
person
what?
I will accept defeat at the hands of.
I got to see them both kiss on the mouth finally, so that makes up for it.
Dan can finally die a happy capybara.
Well, like 2% happier, which isn't much, but
He has become the happy Vara.
happy
Yes.
Bara. Oh man, I wish.
Happy Bar sounds like a like a kids TV show where it's just like where you have a capybara mascot, like Zaboomafoo.
Oh gosh, it was a Daboomafoo. My goodness,
Me
that's been
and
such a
you
long
and
time.
Subumafu.
I was thinking a very aggressive manga in the Bara genre.
Shinryu
gosh.
defeats Haggis. That'll be good news for. Hey, Kit. You're here just
Hey,
in
what's
time
up,
to
man?
watch Haggis be sacrificed.
Yes, you just missed Haggis's loss to the to the. To
To the.
yes the
Shinu Inu. Shinu Inu, the partying Pikachu. But right now, it's Stormy Aura versus Fingers. Yeah, and it's playing in Kirby's Dream Land. Oh!
Yes.
That's
Best place for a bloodbath.
By the way, nice double kill there, Fingers. The problem in this kind of stage is where that grab technique causes you to lose yours and the other player's life there. Both lose stock doing that. Oh, Ness both of them got caught in the stage geography. The stages are so small. That summoned whoever that is. I keep thinking it's like the character from Malicious. Back when Kirby was all suck, no copy. Yeah.
That's one way to put it.
Yeah, that's certainly a way to put it.
Yep.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey. Hello. All,
Hey.
all of you.
Hey,
Hi.
Brave.
Oh, you haven't been in these in a while. Hello.
Hey.
Ba.
How's
How was
everything
everybody?
going? You're doing okay.
Doing okay, thank you.
I was a little late to set up Ultimania because I had to get back. I had to finally fix the bike, and I had to go and buy pants.
Oh, gross.
Truly.
Winner is Stormy Aura. Sorry, Fingers. You're just too big for Kirby's geography.
Campbell's. Sheesh. Campbell's. Chicken yicken.
Hi,
you have
Bully.
yourself some Campbell's?
Hi, Bully. It's me and you.
Campbell's.
Oh, boy.
Turn my populable.
I decided to change characters, so I'm not Ridley anymore. I decided to go for a old favorite of mine.
Fair.
Golden Knight Roy.
Dance on me. I need to stay with. Oh.
While you're falling down, use your flame sword. Explode him.
Explorerino.
Yeah, one of the reasons why I really like Roy is because I used to watch Rave Master a lot. Way back when. Made by the same guy who did like Fairy Tail.
Yep, I am aware of it.
And he just straight up. And one of the moves that main character guy does is just basically explosion. His sword turns orange,
Explosion.
and then just the sword explodes.
As a sword will do.
That stinks for you, Wooly. You got caught outside of the area.
Yeah.
And I missed my final smash, so that's about even.
I'll be right back.
Alright.
Ah, it's your game. And I'm caught on the bottom and just instantly die. There's the hammer again. Ah, jeez, the positions of the hammer and all the other stuff there is not very good for me. There's a Master Ball. And it's Entei.
I think Entei will be fine inside of that volcano.
You think so?
It's his natural habitat.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of missing that attack there.
Nintendo was on something when they programmed the Final Smash for the CPUs.
Yeah.
They were snorting that Kirby dust, if you know what I'm saying.
DDD does not care about being in the shelter.
The DDD had invincibility frames, otherwise he would have taken a hit there. Big whiff.
Yeah, like I said,
And I'm dead.
I think they used one character's Final Smash as a template, and then just gave the same AI to all of them. But they just think that that's the hitbox size of it.
Yep. But congratulations, Wooly. You made it to third round.
Nice.
But now it's MK versus Sachi. In Pilot Wings. Bark, 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 kaboom. By the way, I'm sorry that Roshan wasn't here for the Nintendog stage, because the Nintendog stage was actually a Nintendo Cat stage. Yeah, that cat is not being Durgan's not being kind to Lucario. But Lucario was able to get back a stock. As the Divine Queen Leia intended. So what's everybody drinking today?
Water.
Cherry Coke.
I still have another bottle of Pabst Blue. No, never mind. More key lime sparkling water. The blood of haggis. Now it's 3-3, but Lucario has taken a lot of damage. But at the same time, though, there is still that Angie power he's got. And that was able to knock down two stock really quick.
Yep, this Scythe, though, could be the evener.
Now Lucario uses Dragoon first. He whiffs. Nice dodge by Dark Pit.
I couldn't even tell the Dark Pit was jumping onto the stage. I thought he was about to SD.
Yeah, there's always going to be something underneath it in terms of. Ah man, that's 2 hits in a row where Dark Pit just misses his super shot. I don't know what it's actually called. I never played any of the Kid Icarus games.
Or Dark Pit missed his Dark Pit gun. I don't remember what it's called.
Dark Pit Fighter's gun.
Where Dark Pit missed his.
I never played Child Perseus.
They're just fighting over one of the boat floaties. It's not even a landing gear; it's a boat floaty.
You know what, Zero? I'm now realizing we probably should have just watched Ultraman Blazar last night without Kit. He will not be okay for a while.
Oh. Oh well, we'll be depending on how everyone feel. Depending on how we feel, we could probably watch Blazar tonight after.
No, Dracar won't be around.
At this point, you guys should probably just watch it separately.
Probably, unfortunately. I don't want to.
Now it's 1-1.
It's catching up.
What is it, Bubblies?
Dang.
On my throat, goddamn.
Winner is MK.
Lucario through there.
Yeah, because we can all trust the AI to be reasonable. Right now, it's Game Cobra versus Han, I do believe.
Let's see how the Weed Cat does this time. Man, this is so sad. Rodham, play Sprigatito.
Oh, this is so sad. Despacito, play Country Roads.
Yeah, it is Han. So. And they're playing in Han's one of Han's game stages. It's the halberd from Revenge of Meta Knight.
Good game. Very solid.
Yep. Revenge of Meta Knight, a piece of.
I didn't know you
Kirby
played
Superstar.
Kirby, Volley. I think I've only played Kirby's Return to Dreamland
Speaking
for
of
the Game
Return
Boy
to Dreamland.
Advance.
Oh wait, no.
Nearly landed a Z move.
Yep. But here comes the laser cannon.
Wait, I forget. Does Lucario still Mega Evolve during his final smash?
Yes, he does.
Oh my gosh, that is kind of funny. Yeah, because Mewtwo does as well, doesn't he?
Yeah.
These are all defunct mechanics that aren't in the game anymore.
Yep. Mechanics that showed up for one game and
Never again.
did absolutely nothing.
Yeah, I
after-
think the devs behind Smash were just like, oh yeah, these Mega Evolutions are cool. This is a neat little addition to the Pokemon games moving forward, not realizing that Game Freak had absolutely no intention to include them in any future games.
And that's it for Kirby. One of Kirby's stocks, anyway. Because Mimikyu just ate him. Yeah, kind of hard to activate a Smash trophy when you're caught in slow motion from a stopwatch. Time for more Fatal Frame. But first, wrestling.
But first, a word from our sponsor.
Fatal Frame. The girl from Fatal Frame just disappeared. Saying like, I don't like wrestling. I'm just gonna leave. You all enjoyed the ghosts.
I feel like I'm needed somewhere else. I'm just gonna leave. Bye.
Oh, nice dodge by Incineroar. Prevented.
Depending on which game we're talking about, I'm pretty sure she's been in like 2 different Fatal Frames. So she probably has somewhere else to be.
Oh, now we have Incineroar Kirby.
Incineroarby.
That didn't last very long though because it just ran into an explosive crate.
Yeah.
I got smacked in the back with the striker, with the super football, baseball, and then a kick just sends Incineroar into space. Sorry, GC, you will not be fighting against Jonas in the final. Han advances.
Man, it's so wild how fast they've been introducing mechanics to Pokemon and then dropping them.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's been a thing for a while, but it was always stuff like the Pokathlons in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, where it was rather clearly something that was going to be exclusive to that game. Or, you know, like, they had the contest when, like, they kind of tried to keep that going by bringing it back in the 4th generations, even though it was a little different. But, man, like, core selling points to the key mechanics. It feels so wild. It's like if, you know, the Sinnoh games came out and just hidden abilities weren't a thing. Like,
Yeah.
Nope, that's a Gen 3 thing. They're not in the game anymore. Or just like the Unova games come out and it's back to moves being determined if they're physical or special based on their type instead of it being on a case-by-case basis. And it's just like, oh yeah, that's a Sinnoh thing. That's not in other Pokemon regions.
Yeah, that's that's really dumb.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, we got Mega Evolutions, but it's only a Kalos and a Hoenn thing. And only Hoenn remake, because it's the alternate timeline. Mega Evolutions are not a thing in any other region or any other timeline.
Oh, that stinks. Frickin' Boxer got shot and then sent into the Galaga alien.
Yep, it couldn't mesh out of it fast enough.
Yeah, it's at a point where if you just, for AI, if they have more than, I think, 60 or 70 damage, and they get taken by the Galaga alien, then they just die. They just lose the stock.
Yeah, then we introduced Z moves, and then those were dropped like a rock. They were only in one game, and then they're out of here.
Yeah.
And then we have the Gigantamax, again, only there for one game and gone.
And like Gigantamax was something that completely replaced like the Mega Evolutions, pretty much.
Yep, it's functionally the same as Mega Evolution, but less balanced. Like, it's the same core idea, but it also kind of sort of changes all of your moves into weaker versions of Z moves while you're transformed. And it also doesn't require an item like Mega Evolutions did, with allowing you to do some more stupid, overpowered things.
Yeah, then
Just
yeah, I'm okay with, because they also did it with Pokemon Legends Arceus with the move styles, but at least that's a spin-off.
Yeah, it's a total spin-off game. Like, we wouldn't expect Shadow Pokemon to come back after XD.
Coliseum and XD, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they did bring it back, but only for the spin-off games.
Yeah.
But I feel like those were rather clearly communicated that, yeah, this is specific to this because it's tied into the story. Which I think they also did that with Gigantamax, but still, you know, it's like, it's sort of just a hybrid of two systems that they already introduced and then dropped from the game. And now here's Terrestrialization, and I will eat my hat if it appears in the 10th generation games, because
Terrestrialization sounds pretty much exactly like all the previous ones.
my guess is that they're going to have something very lame that transforms a Pokemon but has very little impact on the gameplay, and they're going to come up with a really cool name for it.
Sounds about right.
That's going to cost the stock on Kazuya. It's going to make this even. Kazuya got the final smash, but it got knocked out of him.
My honest guess is that we're probably going to have something along the lines of a hyperdrive ability that you can transform one Pokemon in your party once per battle, and when they enter into hyperdrive mode, they will have a particle effect on them, and their ability will be changed to a hidden ability that's exclusive to hyperdrive Pokemon. And it will not be in any future games. It will only be in the 10th generation games.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much it, yeah. You know the whole particle effect thing reminds me of? And this is more something for you, Brave. Do you remember, like, the super armor thing from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers? Where they were saying, like metallic armor? The metallic armor? Where they decided, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna give all the Rangers, like, cool new suits, except it's just glitter.
Literally changes nothing whatsoever.
Well, no, didn't you hear what he said? He said it made him glitterly. It's totally different.
Okay, so now it's Izuar versus Tico.
I hate terrestrialization a lot. Like, on paper, it kind of sounds like a cool idea, but it just was not thought through at all. I mean, like, we've had plenty of cool fan art of Pokemon being alternate types for a while. So, like, I can see them cooking up some really cool designs for a lot of iconic Pokemon, but if they were a different type. But did we get anything like that? No. It just does a funny little camera effect on the Pokemon, and now its type is different. It really isn't all that different from the move Camouflage that has been in the game since 3rd generation.
Or conversion since 1st generation.
Did conversion change type?
It changes your type to match the. It changes your type to match the. It changes your type to match the element of the previous. To match the element of the previous move that hit you, so that way you become immune to it. That's what conversion does. It's only used by
Porygon.
and the Porygon line.
Yeah, which is why it's so incredibly niche. But yeah, let's just take a very niche move that a few Pokemon have had, and then make it into an entire mechanic. Yeah, that's definitely cool.
Yeah, good plan by Dracar using Final Smash to prevent getting a KO from the Fire Emblem crit hit. I don't remember her name. I played her game for 5 minutes.
Gotta love the quick little appearance of Mega Mewtwo X, a character that's no longer in the games.
Yeah.
It's a defunct Pokemon. Man, I love Game Freak. Such a good and fun company.
I was gonna say, do you even have the ability to bring them back in other games? If you have the specific items?
Nope. I have no idea what happens if you transfer the items, but I'm guessing it's like previous generations where it just gets replaced with a filler item.
That would be really dumb. And besides, most of the time, people don't even use the Pokemon games when they're doing online play anyway. They just use this program that enables them to do everything they want to do.
Yep. Which you think Game Freak would probably take the hint about that, but nope.
Oh, that's starting to even out.
Game Freak learning from their mistakes? The fuck are you on?
Yeah, you think they would have, took all of the quality of life changes that were actually really good in freaking Legends Arceus and applied them to their mainline games, but nope.
Nope.
Being able to just throw a Pokeball at a Pokemon that's on screen and it has a chance to catch or not.
Oh, that'd be too much fun. Can't allow that.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, in my opinion, Nintendo is heavily limited by their hardware.
I don't really buy that.
Yeah, neither do I.
Yeah, but it's not a but it's an even bigger dig on Nintendo because Nintendo always uses previous gen hardware.
That's the thing, is yeah, okay, we can't have Pokemon graphics that are on the level of Cyberpunk or
I'm not
one of these
talking
other
about, I'm not even talking visual. I'm not even talking the way the game. Not even talking about the way the games look because Wind Waker is a thing. But I'm talking the ability. I'm talking the ability to have a open world without some kind of jank.
They already did it though, is the problem. If you ever played the Pokemon Ranger games, it's pretty much an open world on the Nintendo DS.
Yeah, but the
original DS.
Yeah, but those are a 2D game. But those are 2D games.
Which goes to show you that they could have been doing this since 4th gen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Having an open world 2D game would work. The thing that we like to call a Metroidvania.
And even an open world 3D game, I mean, just look at examples on the Switch, Tears of the Kingdom, Mario Odyssey, since the release of the Switch, there have been very solid open world games on the Switch, so there's no real reason why you couldn't do that with Pokemon.
Yeah, previous gen is generous, more like previous decade.
I mean, also, you bring up Wind Waker. That's an open world 3D game that was on the motherfucking GameCube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? You talking shit about GameCube? I'll put on my gnome hat. We'll throw hands.
No,
The
not
thing
saying
about the
anything bad
GameCube
about that. We're talking
the thing
about how
about-
Nintendo has the ability to do this stuff, but chooses not to.
Yeah, the thing about the GameCube is that it proved that hardware limitations are not really killers for a system. A system
Yeah.
lives and dies by the games available on it, because GameCube is probably the best Nintendo console. Like, honestly,
is.
even though it has very hard limitations, especially for its time. Or like the Nintendo 64, I mean, looking at it just purely as a console, ignoring the games that are available on it, it is vastly inferior to the PlayStation 1 in every single way. And yet, Nintendo 64 still a solid console because of how many great games are on it.
Yeah, and I do agree. Yeah, and I do agree that when it comes to the games, ah, fudge! I did it again. I accidentally skipped circle pad advances. So now it's Shinya Inu versus Stormy Aura.
Yeah, I just hate it because going all the way back to Colosseum, I feel like you wouldn't have to modify that game very much for that to be a perfectly acceptable mainline Pokemon game.
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
it's good in terms of polish, it just needs more content. More towns, like, actually maybe have 8 gems. I don't think that Pokemon really needs to be locked down to beat the 8 gems, go and fight the Elite Four, though that is a perfectly fine system.
Yeah, you could. I was gonna say that entire prop. I was gonna say I think that's probably one of the reasons why I do prefer like spin-offs over. Why I honestly do prefer spin-offs over the mainline games, because it's just been so that the basic stuff regarding the games is so. The basic process regarding the games, the 8 gyms and all that, is just played out. They tried to change. They tried to change it in. They tried to change it in Sun and Moon.
And that was fun.
Yeah, but nobody liked. But as far as I'm aware, it didn't get a lot of. It didn't get a lot of likes on it. So they decided to bring it back in.
The gambles,
Ultra Sun
the
and Ultra
gambles
Moon.
for new content are coming up short.
Yeah, my whole problem with the trials is that they feel too short and there's only 6 of them. So if you are going to have the content feel less rich than a gym, then you better have a lot of them. Or if you're going to have fewer of them than you would have gyms, then you better have them be more rich in content.
Yeah.
As is, they just feel like gyms, but are a little bit less satisfying because instead of ending with a battle against another trainer who is far more experienced than you and presumably would have a far more powerful team, you just fight a strong Pokemon, which I think is perfectly fine for the first trial because, you fight the trial master, that's really solid, and then you go and you fight the actual trial, that goes pretty well. But everything after that, like, it kind of follows the scheme of you fight the trial master in what's like the true battle, and it's always way more hard than what's going to be in the trial, and it's like, haha, okay, you beat me, but now for the real challenge, and the real challenge is way easier. I'm not entirely sure the way to fix it, but, like, it could be really cool if a region only had, 5 gyms, but they really honed in on those 5 gems. Like, every single one of them ties into a storyline in that area. So, like, you show up to town, there's a problem going on, you kind of get roped into it by whoever the gym leader is, you help them with the problem, and then, move on. Like, oh no, a Pokemon is rampaging through this area. Someone better track it down and do something about it. And so then you follow the trail of destruction to some place far off the beaten path, go through a mini dungeon, fight a really powerful Pokemon, and then after that, hey, you did really good. I think you've earned the right to challenge the gym. And then the gym is really difficult.
And the gym. I was gonna say, and the gym is And the gym is like connected to that particular Pokemon in some way.
It could be, or it could just
general
be
type.
like, yeah, it could just be like, the gym leader has some responsibilities being the toughest trainer in town, and so by like helping them out with some nonsense like, oh, you defeated Team Rocket insert. Like, that was pretty cool of you. Thanks for that help. Now you can come in
Now
and
I can get back to gym business. Hey, why don't you join me?
yeah, like what they did with the water gym in Hoenn. Like 5 gyms like that, I think would be pretty solid. Especially if, again, gym leaders are actually tough. And with them only having 5, like, it would honestly be pretty great if there are 6 gems and like one of them focuses on health, one of them focuses on attack, one of them focuses on special attack. So instead of having a mono-type team, they have a team of Pokemon that focus on a particular kind of strategy based around one stat. And that actually means that instead of just learning type advantages and then you're done, you have your golden boy who's good against that type. He's going to be able to knock out 4 out of 5 of the gym leader's Pokemon, and so then there's only one left you got to deal with the rest of your 6 Pokemon. Instead, it's like, oh, I actually got to figure out a strategy to deal with this guy.
Yeah, that would be... Yeah, but that wouldn't work for the kids. Even though it's mostly hardcore Pokemon players that play these games now.
Yeah,
I mean, screw the kids.
Well, here's the thing, man. I beat Colosseum as a fucking kid, and that game is way fucking harder than anything else that Pokemon has made. I got to like the final boss of the original Pokemon Ranger as a wee little lad, and never managed to beat it, but still got that far as a kid. And that game is probably the hardest game that Pokemon has ever made. So I think we can ramp up the difficulty a fair bit, and the kiddos will still be able to beat their way through it. And it could even be a thing like, oh, you failed to beat the gym leader. Okay, well, this NPC now talks to you, and they say, hey, you should go over to this area to train. And so you go over to this wild area that's before the next town, you fight some Pokemon there, you get stronger, and oh my goodness, look at that. There's a Pokemon in this area that just so happens to be really fucking good against the trainer, or against the gym leader that you got your ass kicked by. I bet if you added that to your team, you could kick their ass. So, like,
oh, by the
there's
way,
an easy
you're
way
fighting
out.
again. You're fighting against
Yes.
MK. Yeah, it's you versus MK. Imagine if a situation like that happened in the arcade. We're not going to comment anymore about that.
Lol.
I feel like you've already commented too much.
Hey, it's just a battle. There's a battle in the arcade. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, just a couple of characters playing Smash.
Nice reflection there from Dark Pit. Yeah, I was gonna say, after I'm done streaming, I need to think of a plan for dinner. I'm thinking of using some cube steak, make Salisbury steak and with rice and a vegetable.
That sounds really nice.
Making good use of the making good use of the George Foreman grill.
Cool.
I think at some point I do want to do a video breaking down some of the game design philosophy of old Pokemon. Because honestly, there's a lot of really interesting game design that went into Red and Blue, and I feel like it's all been forgotten.
I was gonna say however, there are still issues with there are still a lot of issues with Red and Blue.
Oh yeah,
wrap, you're not able to do anything while you're wrapped.
Oh yeah, the game was very flawed, but I think in the process of fixing those flaws, they also got rid of a lot of the stronger aspects of it. I mean, for example, something that's really cool is that the first gym you go up against is the Rock-type gym. And if you pick Charmander as your starter, or if you're playing Pokemon Yellow, you're going to have a really rough time. But if you go off the beaten path, you can get a Mankey early on, and hey, now you have fighting-type moves that are super effective against the gym. I do think that there's a problem in that, though, in that first gen does not have good fighting type moves, so you're better off just leveling up and powering through with moves that aren't very effective.
Yeah, well,
But there was a cool idea there.
yeah, you can't. I was gonna say, and you could update that to where karate chop is a fighting move and not a normal type. That was just a legitimate mistake on their part.
Well, how easy of a fix would it be if that annoying kid who won't let you go towards Mount Moon until you beat Brock, if he's just moved further back to, like, some guy won't let you into Mount Moon unless you have a gym badge because it's dangerous? Instead of, an annoying kid saying, well, you shouldn't leave Pewter City before you get your first gym badge. Instead, it's, oh, hey, this is dangerous. You shouldn't go into this mountain cave unless you at least have a gym badge to prove that Pokemon can take care of you.
I was gonna say, I didn't even think it was a kid. I thought it was like an old man going like, hey, let me show you where the gym is. You have to do this, bye.
Yeah, either way, it's just oh, you're clearly a stupid fucking kid who can't find a building. I'll just take you over there. Oh, you're back? Oh, you must have not found that gym I just took you directly to. Here, let me walk you right on back there.
Yeah.
But if they just let you access that area, guess what's over there? Nidoran. And what does Nidoran learn when it evolves? Double Kick, which is super effective against Brock's Pokemon. So, like, if you just venture past the gym, get a Pokemon, level it up a little bit, and come back, now you can kick his ass, no problem. So, like, there are some neat little ways that the game could have been improved upon, but, again, I don't think Nintendo really learned their lessons properly. One that's really cool is the Electric Gym against Surge. That battle is... Yeah, the battle against Surge is pretty difficult since he likes to paralyze your Pokemon. He's got some pretty strong ones. And it's a fairly difficult fight, especially, if you picked Squirtle, because he's going to have a type advantage on you. But what can you find if you go adventuring just a little bit? Diglett's Cave. What's inside of there? Oh, hey, look at that, a level 27 Dugtrio.
Yeah,
Fuck you, Surge.
Well, unless you don't have the means to capture Dugtrio, at which point you immediately die because Dugtrio is so fast you can't escape from it.
And later it had Arena Trap. But, it's not like dying is a big deal in Pokemon.
Yeah, you lose half your money. By the way, Volley, congratulations. You made it to the semifinals.
Yay.
Yeah, losing your money is never really a big deal in Pokemon either.
I don't think it's half. I think it's way less than that. I think it's something like 10%, maybe even less than that.
No, you lose half. You lose half your money in the original Pokemon games.
Let me look this up, because I also remember in older versions of the game, you did not lose money if you lost to a wild Pokemon battle.
Do you lose in Pokemon Red and Blue? The money loss depends on the level of the player's Pokemon and the number of badges.
Before Generation 4, half of the money on hand was lost, and this loss was not explicitly stated to the player. In Fire Red and Leaf Green and Generation 4 onward, however, the money loss depends on the level of the player's Pokemon and the number of badges. In these games, the player receives a message about how much was lost. Prior to Generation 4, the Pokemon will not be given the opportunity to evolve if the player blacks out. In Generation 1 games, Generation 2 games, and Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, the amount of money lost is simply half of the money the player has. In Pokemon Fire and Leaf Green and all games fun, it's calculated by the formula. Money lost is equal to level multiplied by base payout, where level is the level of the player's highest level Pokemon and base payout is looked up using an appropriate table.
Yo. Now they really fuck you over, huh?
Yeah, I was gonna say, now I'm remembering the old freaking thing of freaking Monopoly, where income tax, I think it was income tax, where it was either 10% or $200. Where, saying like, I don't want to calculate 10% of all of my stuff. Why would you do that?
It's not like it's that hard to calculate 10%, man.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking like if you're a child.
Well, it's a good time to learn.
Mm-hmm. As stupid as someone like me is, who just kind of coaxed it through school with C's and never really tried, like learning how to calculate 10% of something is something I learned
Yeah,
at the age demographic of most Pokemon games.
yeah, but as I was saying though, like 10%, like it's easy to calculate the 10% if you already know what the base value of everything you have is. But you have to figure out that base value of everything in Monopoly.
So, like Monopoly is a completely different thing from Pokemon.
I know,
Anyway,
but I'm just remembering that because of the difference in the tables between going through percentages and a very strict amount.
Anyway, that was kind of cool the way it was set up, where you do. I don't like how you have to fight Brock before you can go into the area outside of Mount Moon again. I think that should be pushed back to give you access to a few more trainers for XP, and also some more Pokemon in case you're having trouble with them. But after that, it's pretty solid because you do have to fight Misty before you take on Surge, but you have a lot of leeway on when you can fight Misty, because you can have a really tough battle with her if you choose to fight her as soon as you get to Cerulean City. Alternatively, you can wait until after the SS and a fighter, at which case your Pokemon will be significantly overleveled, so that that fight can be easy if that's what you prefer.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that you can wait until after SSN. I thought that you were locked. I understand. I understand it's the same notion, but you can easily go after Misty as soon as after everything involving the Nugget Bridge and Bill.
Yeah, so that's the thing, is as soon as you arrive in Cerulean City, you have the option to fight Misty, though you will be underleveled, meaning that it will be a tough fight. You can choose to go and do the Nugget Bridge, which should give you enough XP to be on par with Misty, but you can keep going past Nugget Bridge all the way up to Bill, and then on your way back, fight Misty, at which point you should be maybe a little bit higher level than her, making it a pretty solid fight. Especially if you were pretty good about collecting all the Pokemon for the Pokedex back in Viridian Forest, because you could have a Pikachu at this point, which should easily wreck her, regardless of what your starter was.
But only if you were playing, what is it? It was either red or blue, because Pikachu was only in one of those. But I do get the same idea, because you also have the option to pick up like an Oddish or a grass-type Pokemon right after Nugget Bridge.
Yep. So it's pretty easy to build up your team to have what you need to defeat her. And then, if you still can't beat her then, you can go all the way south to Viridian City. There's some more trainers to fight there. You can hop on the SSN. There's a whole lot of optional trainers there for XP. There's the whole rival fight. And then finally, now that you have Cut, the other component that you need is the badge. So now you need to get the Raindrop badge or whatever it is from Misty before you can take on Surge and then open up the rest of the game.
Yeah, the Cascade badge.
Yeah, and then once you have the Cascade badge, then of course you go and fight Surge, you get this Volt badge, and after that the game's pretty freeform. There's quite a bit of order that the player can take it on in. Now you can just follow the intended order and fight through the gyms at the levels that are appropriate, making it pretty easy, or you actually have the option to do things out of order if you feel so inclined.
Yep. Oh, by the way, a pink puffball just defeated Kazuya.
That pink puffball has killed multiple gods, so it's not that surprising.
Yeah, like if you know Kirby's kill count, then Kazuya is just a drop in a bucket.
And now it's Tico versus Circle Pad.
Anyway, that's the thing that I feel is really left behind in those games, is that...
I'm really sorry, I'll be right back. I have to use the bathroom.
Okay. With Johto, it's not quite the same. It's much more structured. And then, as much as I love Hoenn is extremely structured. There is a very clear order in which you do things. And the cannot really deviate from it that much.
Yeah.
There's still some cool bits, like you can go and get Sableye from the Davenport Cave before you take on the fighting type gym there, in which case it's an easy clap, but that is exclusive to Sapphire and Emerald. It can't be done in Ruby. Because Sableye is in Ruby, but he's found in the Victory Road, not in Davenport Cave. Instead, Mawile is there, which is honestly kind of a bad Pokemon in Gen 3, but later on it became a good Pokemon.
Man. The NyQuil's hitting hard, boys. Let's go.
Remember the Gen 4 games were a lot of fun too, but yeah, those ones had a serve. Something I really liked about Gen 4 is that there's quite a few optional areas, places that you never have to go to, but if you want to, you can head over there and get some cool Pokemon and stuff.
Yeah.
And I think Unova really did that the best with just so many optional areas for more XP in Pokemon if you feel so inclined. That's yeah, that's kind of what I really don't like about modern Pokemon is it's so much go to the next area, go to the next area, go to the next area. Like as much fun as I had with Sun and Moon, the idea of replaying that game is just no, I do not want to check out Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon because that means having to replay Sun and Moon. And I've already been through all the story beats. I don't want to sit through those long-ass cutscenes again. It was fine the first time. I'm not doing it again. And there's not really a whole lot of fun to the exploration. I mean, I've already been to these areas. I already know the order that I'm going to have to go through them in. I don't want to do this again.
Yeah, I feel that.
Meanwhile, you know, go back and play Kanto for the 7th time? Maybe. You know, if there's something to entice me, maybe.
Yeah, I'm back.
I think that's why they've remade Kanto so gosh darn many times.
Cause nostalgia.
Well, it's also probably the best designed region.
I guess.
I mean, just purely in terms of the region, just the layout of it, order that you find certain Pokemon in, layout of the gyms and such. Yeah. Obviously, it's very lacking in terms of mechanics, and that's also why I own Let's Go Eevee, and I have played basically none of it, because I really don't like the idea of playing through Kanto again, but with less mechanics than Leaf Green.
Yeah, especially since the only reason for that game is just to try and bring in the people who are all playing Pokemon Go. Because that's really what the mechanics are.
Pokemon Go oh.
All in all, I think it's kind of a cool game. It's just, I really hate how it's so much of a pick and choose your mechanics, where do you want to play Sun and Moon and have access to all of the core mechanics, but at the same time, no real innovation since Unova? Or do you want to play the Let's Go games, which actually have some pretty neat innovation and some new rather interesting and unique features, but at the same time, dragging you all the way back to 2nd gen in terms of mechanics? In fact, I don't even think they have held items. It's really going all the way back to 1st gen. Like, hidden abilities are gone, items are gone. Like, jeez, man. And then, of course, those games just, they really show how Game Freak thinks that their audience is completely brain dead. I mean, I know when I was a kid first playing Pokemon, I was pretty stupid because, you know, even though they handed me a level 70 Rayquaza and Emerald, I still had trouble beating the Elite Four, and it took me a lot of attempts to finally beat them. But, you know, like, I did it.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Tico. Joker has advanced. Circle Pad has advanced to the next round.
Like, do you know about the signature moves that they added for Eevee and Pikachu in those games?
No, I do not actually.
So they thought that the game would be a little bit too hard, so they added some new moves that you can pick up before fighting the gym leaders. So, right before you go and fight Brock, if you go to the Pewter City Pokemon Center and talk to an NPC there, he will offer to teach your partner Pokemon Splishy Splash. I forget what it is, but it's fucking OP, man.
What?
Yes, let me look up exactly what it is, because I want you to know exactly the pain of this.
What? Splishy Splash?
Yep, this is fucking insane.
Oh no, DDD was taken by the Skyward Sword Beetle. By the way, this is Vully versus Shido Inu.
Oh yeah, I think I got it here.
And I'm guessing the Splishy Splash thing here is for Eevee, right?
Okay, so variations of Bouncy Bubble. Okay, so
Bouncy Bubble.
we got Bouncy Bubble, Buzzy Buzz, and Sizzle Slide. And we also have
I'm sorry,
Pika.
but I am really
We have
sorry.
Pika Papow, VV Volley, Glitzy Glow, Batty Bad, Sappy Seed, Freezy Frost, and there's some other ones too.
I'm sorry, but these names are just like, why?
Very much so.
Who knows?
I feel like I
Alright.
lost brain cells just hearing that list.
Yeah, let me see if I have this right. Bouncy Bubble is the damage-dealing water-type move introduced in Let's Go Eevee. Signature move of the partner Eevee. Uh-huh. Oh, never mind. It's the move tutor located in Cerulean City, so you do actually have to beat Brock before you get Bouncy Bubble. But, oh boy. It is something. It is certainly a move. One of the moves of all time.
Yeah, but that sounds... The name is just like,
Bouncy Bubble is the only water-type HP draining move. Of all damaging dealing moves, Bouncy Bubble is tied with Quick Attack for most variations. Okay. So, it is Power 90, Accuracy 100, and restores the user's HP equal to 50% of the damage dealt by it.
That's... I was gonna say, that's basically, isn't that like, basically like Giga Drain?
Nope, Giga Drain's base power 60. I think they buffed Giga Drain around this generation, but even then, I don't think it's that powerful.
Yeah, jeez.
So yeah, this is an absolutely insanely powerful move, and you get it in Cerulean City. Oh yeah, even after they buffed Giga Drain, they only buffed it up to power 75. So yeah, for a long time, draining moves had very low power, and even the strongest ones had base power 60. But even after buffing Giga Drain all the way up to power 75, yeah, Bouncy Bubble is still significantly more powerful. I think that makes it one of Eevee's most powerful moves. Like, just altogether, purely in terms of raw base
And
damage.
What stat is it? Or what element is it?
It's a water-type move.
So, yeah, having that type of move basically guarantees you choosing Vaporeon if you want Stab.
Well, the partner Eevee can't evolve. Yes, I kind of get why they added these moves for the partner Eevee, but I feel like it shouldn't be Bouncy Bubble, it should be Water Gun. It shouldn't be Sizzle Slide, it should be Ember. You know, just basic low power moves that are, you know, decent. Or maybe like this particular Eevee has access to the pledge moves. You know, Water Pledge, Fire Pledge, Grass Pledge. Since they're not all that powerful, but you know, they're all right, I guess. But no.
Yeah. Congratulations, Vully. You've made it to the finals of Phase 2.
Oh, nice.
So now it's Han... Yeah, now it's Han versus Circle Pad. I typed in Vully and then it corrected to Cult. What?
Oh, lovely. Yeah, Buzzy Buzz is also a one of the moves of all time. Power 90, accuracy 100, and is guaranteed to paralyze. So it's just better Zap Cannon.
Yeah, because Zap Cannon has 50% chance to hit. And,
Yep.
And has a 100% chance to paralyze.
Yep, it has slightly better damage at 100, but that 50% accuracy makes Zap Cannon way worse. You know. Meanwhile, I felt like Nuzzle was an OP move because I think that it only has like a base power of 20, but the fact that it's guaranteed to paralyze makes it absolutely insane in my mind.
Okay, rewind.
Then,
that move's name is Nuzzle?
Yeah, there's a move that they introduced in the 6th generation called Nuzzle. If I have this right, it is base power 20 and is learned by a few Pikachu clones.
Hey,
Yep, base power 20, accuracy 100, guaranteed to paralyze.
Yeah. It's named Nuzzle.
Ooh, woo.
Now tiny Kirby versus one of the Phantom Thieves.
Yep, and then of course we have Sizzle Slide, which power 90, accuracy 100, guaranteed to leave a burn. So, you know, just better, I forget what that one's called. But yeah, the other Zap Cannon. Just a better version of it.
Flame Charge?
No, that's not right. Anyway, just a stupidly good move for no reason. Like, I remember back when Soul Silver and Heart Gold were released, if you pre-ordered them, they let you get a mystery gift Pokemon with the intention that you would transfer it over to your game when it released and use it alongside your starter. The Pokemon was Jirachi, and even that was not as overpowered as these dudes, because that Jirachi did start with Draco Meteor, which, holy crap, but, you know, at least it doesn't have anything like Bouncy Bubble or Sizzle Slide. It's comparatively tame. Which, that is just sad that, oh yeah, a legendary Pokemon's not as overpowered as using one of these things. Because they do have better stats than the regular versions of these Pokemon, especially Partner Eevee. Its stats are not as good as an evolution, but are at least comparable. And then it learns these stupidly powerful moves. You know, compare that to Jirachi, which, sure, good base stats, but, you know, it has to level up a whole lot before it starts getting good moves. And also, since it's in the slowest level up group, it's going to take a while to get there. Yeah. Unlike these dudes that level up very quickly and have absolutely goated moves that are better than what most legendary Pokemon learn, just, like, at the start of the game. Which, just why? Why do they do this?
That's a whiff on Han. But yeah, the whole... But yeah. You want to know what torturous... You want to know what's a torturous experience that I've seen other people do?
What?
Rental randomizer of Pokemon Stadium.
Oh, that sounds hilarious. Bro, would you believe me if this list just keeps getting worse?
I will believe you, just so that I believe you, because I don't know anything else about it.
Yeah, so how about Glitzy Glow, which is a psychic type move with power 90? That inherently doesn't sound insane because, you know, it's basically psychic, but it also counts as light screen. So it just sets up a light screen if you use this move.
Congratulations, Han, you've made it to the finals of Phase 2.
So yeah, they just took two powerful moves and just mashed them together. Yeah, it just does both.
Now Han must face off against...
And of course we have Baddie Bad, which is the same thing, just dark type, and instead of a light screen, it sets up a reflect screen.
It's time. Vuli, you must face off... Vuli, you must face off against Han. DDD versus Kirby. DDD versus Kirby. Let's go. Old school fight.
Dear God. Why is this? Dear God.
By the way, what's the name of that glowing move?
Glitzy Glow?
Glitzy Glow? That sounds like somebody just is trying to remember the name of freaking Izzy Glow from freaking Mega Man X5, but just couldn't get the name right.
Here's another Joy, Sappy Seed, power 90, accuracy 100, same as all these, and it counts as Leech Seed. Why did they do this? Why?
Why did the ghosts kill you? But yeah, this is straight up Kirby versus DDD.
Oh, here's another lovely one, Freezy Frost. Ice type moves, same 90 power, 100 accuracy, and it's also the move Haze. Like, so many of these are just a random type, base power 90, accuracy 100, and also it's a random second move.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not remembering what I was thinking about. At the very end of, I believe it is like one of the chapters of Pokemon Adventures, where Red actually discovered I'm actually trying to remember which version it was. Where Red actually discovered evolution stones in the water of Viridian. In the water of no, it was at the end of Yellow, where Red actually discovers evolution stones that don't disappear when you use them. So what he chose to do was basically just go, hey, you know the Eevee that I have here? Yeah. I'm going to equip him with all the evolution stones for Gen 1. So he just swaps between them at will. Because it was the same Eevee that Team Rocket was trying to... It was the same Eevee that Team Rocket was trying to scientifically experiment on so that they can have it change forms. Have it change forms at will. But they tried to do it through a torturous process instead of doing what Red did. And then at the end of it, he naturally evolved it to Espeon so that way it wouldn't. So then that way it could be free of its torturous existence. The torturous existence of I can't figure out what evolution to permanently be. Ah! Ah, geez, this is a fight. Oh, there's incoming crit.
Now the EV is an Espeon. It is cursed with all-seeing.
Yeah, but at least it's only one instead of being forcibly changed into all the other evolutions. Giant Kirby. Yeah, this fight is still going on. 30 seconds left. Kirby has to knock down a stock in order to make it sudden death. But I don't think it's going to happen. With,
I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Alright. Have a good time.
with one big fist, Kirby is knocked out. Congratulations, Bully. You've made it. Congratulations, Bully. You have made it to the championship round.
Somehow.
And who is this penguin fighting against?
The former champion, the current champion, Jonas.
Uh-oh.
For the first time in a long while, we've actually had a champion who's actually able to defend their title. So good luck. Who's actually able to show up for the final round to fight for their title.
Hello. Thank you for following. Welcome.
Hello, Rocket Speed 3. Thanks for the subscription.
Oh, you subscribed. Yay! Thank you for subscription.
Thank you for subscription. Goodbye.
What? What do you mean goodbye? What happened?
Hey, what
It
happened?
was a bot.
Oh.
Oh. Damn. I was excited.
Let's go ahead and see the list here. Because he subscribed. Because I'm pretty sure they just subscribed automatically. Because it legitimately feels like it was a bot. So yeah, thank you for the subscription. I will promptly delete you as soon as this stream is over.
I'm back.
Hi.
Hello.
We got a subscription that was actually a bot. So right now it's Jonas
Joby.
versus Bully. Who will be victorious? Who will be this week's Ultimania champion? Let's begin.
That's what to find out, won't we?
Go, get him, go, go, go.
It's even 4-4.
Cage match.
Oh, DDD got King DDD got Victini, and then immediately whiffed.
Lol.
We have it. There is a lightning bolt. By the way, I did find something that's really funny though. I did find something that was really funny. When you get the lightning bolt and you give it and you use it on Pikachu, does it make Pikachu grow bigger?
Ew.
Because that's supposed to be the lightning bolt from Mario Kart, where everything becomes smaller. But did it make Kirby grow bigger? Or it might just be some weird thing.
It might just be some weird thing. I wouldn't worry about it too hard.
Yeah, Wolf summons Knuckle Joe. But another whiff, but there's Latios and Latios. Oh, you have to watch out for the general there from Oh, the general knocked Wolf away, but it still cost a stock for Jonas. DDD was able to call an ally. And Jonas has Final Smash. This is going to cost Bully a stock. We both have one. This battle's gonna come down to the wire. There is no time limit, so there must be a knockout. DDD has Final Smash. And connects. This match is over. Congratulations, Vully. You are the new Ultimania champion.
Yay! Good job, Bully. Congratulations and stuff.
Vully, you there?
Mute microphone. They're talking to someone else. No problem. We'll posthumously give him the award.
Yep. So congratulations, Vully, on becoming the new Ultimania champion. In the meantime, it's time for us to set up for more Paper Mario.
Oh boy.
We'll be right back.